Test, 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 test. So this is my first sketchbook. I started it about 1.5 years ago. I started it because I wanted to draw again. I used to, but I grew out of it and I thought now it's the time to start again. And I want to take you along with me just to show my progress, the struggles. That's why I thought start doing videos to just show the process, how you can learn to draw. So here we are. This is the first page. The video is 3 parts. My favorite moments, my struggles, and the conclusion. You see here in the top, the green ones are my favorite moments and the red ones are the moments where I struggled. You see, it's a lot more green than red. But when you are in a struggling moment, you just see red. So let's go on to the next page. So I drew from reference, comic books, whatever I found in my bookshelf. Here I had a book about posters and hands, and I just tried to draw it. Sometimes I took pictures and tried to copy the pictures, different kinds of methods. I just wanted to draw and to fill a sketchbook. That was the goal. I didn't set like a time restriction, so I was like, I just want to finish it. If I finish it just in 10 years, also good. But of course I'm happy I finished it in 1.5 years. Then we continue. Here I was in Paris and I drew from a book called, it's not called Moebius, but the artist is called Moebius. It's kind of a sci-fi comic. I think it's called Le Garage Hermétique, but I'm not 100% sure. So I was very happy with this one because I nailed kind of the downward motion. I was like, ooh, it's going really well. And here I saw a shape in the hotel room I was staying. And here I drew Robert Pattinson, but this one didn't quite get good. So we continue to shapes. I just drew shapes and tried to line it. Here we see doesn't make sense, but there are some that are looking quite good. Here, stones. Just tried to draw stones. I was feeling it. I was having fun. And we will come later to the struggling part. When you are not having fun, most of the time the outcome will not be that great. Here I just drew stuff, just trying. I was drawing ellipses, trying to draw ellipses. Here I changed from pencil to like a red pencil, so I have this kind of little dog and I try to draw it. So it was a reference, but it was not a picture, it was an object that I tried to mimic. So I think I'm very happy with the outcome. I was very surprised. And here it is written down, peak. This was the peak moment, I think, of this sketchbook. I was very happy and I thought, yeah, I'm learning. But of course, sometimes you go 2 steps to the front and 3 steps back, or 1 step ahead and 2 steps back. It's always like this. When you think you are on top of the world, it will show you that you need a lot of practice. So here I just drew from Berserk and I thought, yeah, it's going quite good. I'm just having fun and trying stuff. Then we continue. Here we have some drawings from Kim Yong-gi that I tried to mimic. It's always the question, should you draw from other drawings? I think as long as you have fun and you learn a little bit something, I think then you should go ahead. I think they turned out not bad for the first time here. Also trying the same pen he uses to just no sketching, just drawing. Here I even tried something myself, a cow. I think it turned out really good. But sometimes you try and from your imagination how he does it and it does not work. Here one good example as well. And that's it for the favorite moments. So what is my conclusion about my favorite moments? Not the general conclusion, although the take-home message is just having fun, trying out. Drawing is something, if you want to do it as a hobby, it should be fun. But of course, if you want to improve and maybe get a job, there will be parts that are no fun. Maybe. So I collected like the favorite sketches of this book and put it together in kind of a flash sheet. It's not like the best sketches, but the ones that I found the most interesting. So we have one here. I printed it out, so I scanned them, made it a little bit like cleaner. I cleaned out like stuff that was not from the scanning, and made like a I don't know how it's called in English, a raster, like when you for printing reason, right? Then I printed it out and colored it. I think this one, for example, turned out really good, and also the R9 and also this egg. I'm really happy with this one. It was like a something when you just celebrate that you drew 1.5 years, and I wanted to celebrate celebrate doing a flash sheet. And here's another one. I did with Copic pens or touch pens like this marker. Turned also fun. Now we come to the struggling part, like right now when I was talking, sometimes English is very difficult language because you mix it with your own and then the words won't come out because you're thinking just about the word in your native language. If you haven't noticed, it's German. So here we come to the struggling part. You see here sketches from Chroma Moma, Ken, and I tried a lot copying how the good artists do it, and if you compare yourself, it's going to take away the fun because you want to be as good as the artists you like, and that takes time. I just started 1.5 years ago, and I was not doing it like always all the time, and I think you will see other artists that started 1 year ago and they will have a crazy improvement. But I think this one is like realistic, I would say, because I was working 100% on the side and meeting friends and stuff. So kind of a hobby, but of course you want to improve, and here's like the frustration comes in because I drew better when I was younger and now I need to relearn it, and it takes time. So here we have it, the comparison. You see all these beautiful sketches and you want to copy it and do it, but you can't. Then you try to teach yourself how to draw like this, but if you don't have guidelines, it's going to be really difficult. So I was struggling with the focus. What do I focus on? Do I focus on lines? Do I focus on shading? Do I focus just on drawing other drawings? So this was kind of difficult for me. And you see here that I'm just trying stuff, and of course I'm learning, but maybe there will be other methods of how to learn to draw. So here, for example, I wanted to draw a pencil sharpener, so we have ellipses. And I tried it, and I watched YouTube videos and got into a scroll hole and couldn't keep focus what I wanted to learn. And I mean, you see a little bit of progress, but it's just all over the place. And that is the thing that I struggled the most. Where is my journey going, or what is the goal at the end? So here was the goal, just to draw and to kind of get used to it, but also there will be moments where you just draw stuff and it won't turn out good. So this is the journey that I did with this sketchbook. I finished it about 1.5 months ago, and now we are here to the conclusion. So like I said, I tried stuff. You will see scans of books that I tried with, that I didn't just draw in this sketchbook, I drew in other sketchbooks, and I just tried stuff, but it was like, it's too difficult, or the method is too kind of out there, not the goal that I want. And so I thought, how can I do it better the next time I start a sketchbook. So it can be motivation to mimic others and try it, but I think for myself I need like a clear goal. So these books are nice for reference when you need to see how do I want to draw the hand, but drawing in general I think needs kind of a foundation. So the foundation is I will do a course I saw on YouTube. It's from Peter Hahn and it's about 7 weeks. I think you can stretch it longer if you do the exercises correctly, and I want to show you the improvement. So that means in about 7 to 9 weeks I will show how I improved with doing the kind of method from Peter Hahn.